I want to start out with a quote from Genesis chapter 3, verse 1 says, "Now the serpent was more subtle than any other beast in the field, which the Lord God had made. And he said unto the woman, Yea, have God said, You shall not eat of every tree of the garden." And so the snake started it out lying to the woman using subtle language. And so we can see how language and the various tricks of the enemy can get us to deny our own eyes and ears. And so this is one of the ways that we can be indoctrinated, and also one of the ways that gets us off from the truth. I want to give you another quote, and this one comes from the person of a George Orwell. And George Orwell wrote, "The party told you to reject what the evidence is that your eyes and your ears perceive." And that's what it basically say. The party told you to reject the evidence of your eyes and ears. It's their final and most essential command. And this is the world we live in, a world in which we reject what we see and what we experience based upon the party. And so, with that, I want to go back and examine this entire phenomenon that was going on with Elon Musk. And this is a clinical psychologist who is giving his expert opinion about what he sees. And let's listen to him give his own introduction, and he's going to explain to us a little bit
Hey
better.
everybody, Dr. G here. I'm a clinical and forensic psychologist as well as a body language expert, and today we're going to be analyzing the behavior and body language of Elon Musk during his post-inauguration speech. Before we get started, a couple of quick things. One, I wanted to make sure you know this is not a psychological evaluation of any kind. These are just my opinions. In addition to that, I wanted you to know that I have a course on body language. It's in the description below.
Okay, so he has a course on body language, and he's just going to give us his opinion. And so, what do you think his opinion would be if he is part of the party, right? If he is part of what is going on, let's find out what his opinion would be.
The biting of the lip shows once again that he is feeling this deeply. Whatever it is that he's feeling right now, it's almost explosive for him. So he's biting his lip because he feels it so strongly. He's putting his hand on his heart, which in context, as he says later, his heart goes out to everybody. And now his body is in the position of what people are saying looks like a Nazi salute, but I'm not so sure. From a body language standpoint, the idea that he's reaching out, the idea that he's trying to basically send out his feelings to everybody else is a possible explanation.
Wow. So the possible explanation gets you to deny your own eyes and your ears. Again, let's go back to what we see in our famous quote here once again. If the party is strong enough, the party can get you to reject evidence of your eyes and your ears. And what did Jesus say? Jesus said, having eyes to see, you see not, having ears to hear, you hear not. And so that's the way it goes.